Hey guys, I'm the Offbeat Picker. Welcome to my To Grab or Not to Grab series. Today, we're going to be going over some grab bags that I bought at the thrift store, and they're all full of action figures. So we've all been at a yard sale or a thrift store where we found bags of junk, and we wondered if there was any value inside of them. So I created this series so that I can try to tell you how I choose which bags to take home and which ones to leave behind. So I have a pile of bags here and they're all filled with action figures, and I'm going to explain to you what made me buy the bag, and then we're going to talk about how much it cost, and then we're going to talk about how much money I can make off of the bag. So after I show you everything that's inside of them, I'm going to research each individual item so that I can then give you a recap that tells you the exact value of one bag, so that maybe you get an idea if you see a bag of stuff like this, whether or not you want to pick it up for your store. So the first bag I'm going to start with is this one. It's a really large bag, but it's only got 3 items in it. And this bag was $3.99 at the thrift store. Dump those guys out. The reason why I picked up this bag was mainly, number one, first I saw Groot. And if you haven't noticed, I kind of have a thing for the Guardians of the Galaxy. And I have this Groot figure, but because I just got him recently, of course, I did look up the value, because that's what resellers do. Even when we want something, we still want to know how much money we can make if we kept it. So this guy is actually worth pretty good money. I think he's like $15, $16, not too bad. So I already knew buying this bag for $4 that I could make a profit selling this one Groot. And the other thing I liked is that it had this very large Thanos, and a lot of these larger figures like this, some of them only go for $10, but some of them are actually pretty rare and they'll go for $30. So depending on how recent they are will really give you an idea. This one's from 2017, so it's not too old, but there's still a good chance I can get a few dollars off of him. So I was definitely willing to get that guy. And this is probably one of the more fun things out of the bag. This is a 1998. This is the, what do you call them? Oh, the guys that the Power Rangers fight. I cannot think of what they're called. I mean, I haven't watched Power Rangers since I was 5, so you know, it's been a while. But I'm certain this guy's worth something, even with a little damage on him. So $4. That bag I basically bought because I knew a character. Sometimes that's what triggers you buying a bag. You just know one thing in there and you go, that's it. That's why I'm going to get this. The next bag, I picked out this one because I saw this amazing Wolverine at the front. And when I peeked in the bag, you could read the year on his foot, which is 1996. And because he was from 1996, that kind of told me that these toys were probably donated around, you know, all together from one collection. So if the person had this toy from 96, chances are the rest of these toys are also vintage and probably worth grabbing. And this bag was $2.99, and this bag was $2.99 as well. So $3 a bag, not bad. And when you think about it, there's more than one item in this bag. So $3 for one figure, you might not make a lot of profit, but when you get to break down the cost by how many items are in the bag, like say this one's got 7 inside of it, so $3 divided by 7, then you're getting a lot better money, or a lot better value off of the individual prices of the items. Now my brain wants to do math. 3 divided by 7, 7, 14, 28, so what, about 40 something cents? Less than 50 cents a piece. Less than 50 cents a piece for these action figures. It's going to be hard to lose money at less than 50 cents a piece. So we'll start with this guy. It's just a Wolverine turned into a wolf. I don't know what that's about, but I'm very intrigued. Apparently he has some dying batteries inside of him. That's a little scary, but there's a little screw there. I can take the batteries out and fix that up. But I would be very surprised if this guy doesn't get my $3 back. I think he's fantastic. Let's see what else is in here. I have no idea who this is. It says DC Comics. I'm not as big into DC as I am into Marvel, so I just, oh, it says LexCorp. Okay, well, it's something for Superman. I can figure that out. Reasonable deduction, guys. So, surely he's worth something. We'll find out. I'm gonna dump these. Okay, we've got a little, what is this, Lego Duplo figure, Superman. That's cute. He may or may not be worth something. And this really looks like a G.I. Joe, but I don't know for sure. I'll have to look him up. There's a couple of guys here that I'm thinking probably these two. I'm thinking G.I. Joe. This one could be G.I. Joe. I'm gonna have to look these up because I don't know that much about action figures. I just knew enough to know the bag was worth it because of the one thing I knew. And sometimes that's the way you buy these bags, is you know you're gonna make your money off of one, so then the rest you can just look up with Google Lens, figure out who they are, figure out which ones you want to lot up together, figure out which ones have enough value to sell individually, and go from there. Here we have a little Captain America. I don't know what his year is. If you're looking for the year on an action figure, typically a lot of them will have it on their foot, and also the brand will be on their foot. And if you don't find one there, then sometimes maybe the lower back will have it, you know, right above their butts. It'll say what year it's from and what brand it is. So that's a good way to figure it out. I think this is looks like an Imaginext figure. A little Catwoman. So that's cool. And then we have a little Darth Vader. So definitely a pretty fun bag. So hopefully that gives me a lot of things to sell. We'll find out. And then this is the last bag. Dump it out. Random Legos. You just set those to the side, accumulate all the Legos you can, and sell them as a lot. We have, I think this guy is from Star Wars. We have, is that, oh, I want to say Emperor Zod. Ooh, I could be so wrong. DC people are going to get mad at me. He's from Superman. It's Zod. I can't think of his full title. Forgive me. This guy is also, well, no, I don't see. I thought he said DC, but I think I was looking at him. This guy's feet are so damaged I can't see anything on him. That's why we have Google Lens. Google Lens will tell me. This looks like a Thor, but it's silver. It's Burger King. I have no idea. Gonna have to look into that. I guess it's a Burger King toy, but either way, if all else fails, he can join my other Guardians of the Galaxy. And this is a Spider-Man figure, but I don't know. Maybe it's not technically Spider-Man because he's a different color. So maybe it's a different variant, or maybe it's another hero that I don't know his name. Either way, he looks just like Spider-Man, but different colors. And another little army guy, which, like I said, I'll just have to look these up, Google Lens them, figure out, are you G.I. Joes? Are you not? Who knows? Someone knows, but I don't. But the internet will tell me. I will Google Lens all of this. I'm going to figure out how much they sell for. I'm going to add it all up. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to give you my numbers. Okay, guys, I've done my research and I'm ready to talk overall value. I'm going to start with this group of action figures because basically they're all kind of worthless, to be honest. This particular General Zod and this Imaginext Catwoman have both sold for $7 with free shipping, but I don't really want to list something that cheap, so I'm going to save them for bundling with something else. And everything else here is about the same kind of thing. It would sell for maybe $6, $7 by itself, so I'd rather find a way to bundle them up. Maybe these two go together because they're Marvel. These two go together because they're Star Wars. These go together because they're both Zod. I don't know, something like that. But these I will just hold on to make more bundles when I have other action figures that kind of bring up the value of the overall bundle. Next, we have this Lex Luthor, and it's actually worth $12 free shipping, so that's not too bad. Like $12 free shipping, okay, pretty good deal. Let's see, what else did I discover? These are actually Chap May figures, and I guess that they're sold with like big play sets usually, like at Dollar General and stuff. And it looks like I could probably sell this set of 2 soldiers for around $10 free shipping, so not too shabby. Next we have Spider-Man and Iron Spider-Man. I did figure out who that was. Spider-Man goes $8 free shipping. The Iron Spider-Man has gone $9 free shipping. So my thoughts is to bundle them up and sell them for $12 to $15 free shipping. Next item we have is these 3 guys. These are all Chap May figures as well, and they're all just scuba divers. So I'm going to lot them together because they have sold individually for real cheap, but together I can probably get around $15 for this bundle. Next small thing you wouldn't think is worth too much money, but this little Lego Duplo Superman actually sells for $12 to $15. And this one's more likely the $15 range because he still has his cape, so that does up his value a little bit. So that's a good little teeny tiny find. This guy, I couldn't find any labels on him that say what he is, but Google Lens identified him as a Lanyard Toys Condor pilot. I don't know about that, but that's what it said he is, and it looks like he should sell for $15 free shipping. Next we have the Groot, and as I said, I was actually right. He should sell for about $15. Next we have the Putty Patrol guy, whose name I couldn't remember. And it turns out his foot actually says 1993, not 98. So I don't know, maybe I need glasses. But it looks like this guy should sell for $15 free shipping. And Thanos looks to be worth around $16 free shipping. And the overall biggest win would have to be the Wolverine. This is actually from the X-Men Mutant Monsters series. And it looks like this guy, even open and a little bit of damage, should bring in about $32. So I'm really pleased with picking up these bags, mainly because I saw this Wolverine. Okay guys, let's talk overall value. Total cost for these bags of action figures was $11. And I should be able to create 10 listings out of the toys that I plan on selling right now. And that will still leave me with 7 figures that I can bundle up later if I find another bag that has something that'll go up with them to bring up the value or whatever makes it worth listing those. So I've got 7 other figures after listing 10 things. So the 10 listings should be around $160 worth of sales. And if you take out the cost of goods, the fees on eBay, and the shipping cost, it should be around $75 profit off of these action figures. And the cost of goods comes down to $1.10 each. So I'm gonna say that this was a good bag to grab. Let me know in the comments, what do you think? Will you grab a bag of action figures now that you've seen me go through these action figures? Or is this too tedious for you? Like, what would you do? Just let me know. Till next time, guys. Bye.